Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler video series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff and drink stuff, then, folks. I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie. This is just part of my dinner, so any opportunity for a review. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm in my back room today, which means we get Peter Can Thunderbolt poster. Ooh, Peter Can Thunderbolt poster. Whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I am doing something else. What is it? I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, though? Happens to be my Limp Bizkit shirt, which I love the very sort of retro 80s style. It's very cool. If you're unfamiliar with the band Limp Bizkit, though, they're a band that's actually been around for quite a long time now. They got started in, I believe, the mid 90s. Eventually would really start to break through in the late 90s into the early 2000s. They became a huge band. I mean, if you're unfamiliar, if you weren't part of that whole thing at the time, they were everywhere, man. Like they really exploded in a way that few bands, ever managed to. And they managed to maintain it for quite a while. They did eventually start to drop off, though, as all things tend to do. But they've had a recent resurgence in the past few years, and I actually got to see them perform live last year, and it was really cool. If you don't believe me, I actually got videos of their performance I attended last year. Those videos are on my channel, just in case maybe you want to check them out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to point you in the right direction as far as their music is concerned, because, I mean, Limp Bizkit's fucking awesome. But anyway, what am I trying for today, folks? What are we doing here? Why is it part of my dinner? Well, it's part of my dinner because originally I was going to go over there and get myself some tacos for dinner, which would have been nice. But I had to stop off back at home because I had to put some stuff away in the freezer. And by the time I took off my pants, and it was just like, I'm not going anywhere. So I decided to go into the freezer and find some of the stuff I just put in there. And I happened to go over there and grab, boom, from the Tattooed Chef. This is their spicy vodka bowl, which is canistri or apologize for mispronunciation. Canistri pasta in a creamy vodka sauce. It is vegetarian. It's 12 grams of protein, 120 grams of protein. And yeah, this was a simple microwavable thing. Just pop it in for 3 minutes, pop it out, stir it around, pop it in for another minute or two. Bob's your uncle. Bob's my uncle. So, okay, I got nothing on the Tattooed Chef or any of that stuff or whatever. Although I do think it's interesting. They had to put a sticker over their original ingredients list, nutritional facts list. So I wonder what changed. But it looks like that. I mean, it's not super beautiful or anything, but it's pasta. So let's get a thing for the thing here. Looks like sure. Okay. Let's give it a go. Do. That is some very microwave pasta. It's okay. Alright, it's got a little something on the back end. Alright. Because here's the thing. I like pasta with vodka sauce. It's not something I have regularly, but when it's done properly, especially if you know somebody who can make it homemade. Yeah. My buddy Mike, his mom, she would make it sometimes when I would go to visit, and it was fantastic. This is fine for what it is, and what it is ultimately microwave pasta. The pasta itself cooked through perfectly fine, not overcooked or anything. And to be fair, sometimes The microwave instructions are not very good. Not too long ago, I reviewed a stromboli from Pizzeria Uno. You can watch that review. That was a shit show, man. I microwaved it as much as they told me to microwave it. It completely overcooked it. This, though, following the instructions worked out nice. You gotta be shitting me. Apparently, my battery is about to run out. So we'll kind of rush through this. The vodka sauce has a nice tanginess to it, but it doesn't have an abundance of flavor. There's some cheesiness, some vegginess to it. It's not bad. It does have a little heat on the back end, which I'm going to associate less as spice and more of that sort of vodka kind of thing. Because vodka doesn't really have a flavor per se, it just has sort of a burn. And so I'm guessing that's kind of more what I'm getting is that little bit of vodka burn. Kind of tickles the end of the throat. But I'll say this, for being microwavable pasta, it's not bad. I've certainly had way worse. I've had ones that didn't really cook through properly or what have you. But this, I can kind of get down with it. It's creamy. It's nowhere near as good as proper pasta. Like, microwavable pasta is just never going to work out that well. And the thing is, pasta itself isn't that difficult to make. The sauce and stuff like that can obviously be more complicated, but for being what it is, it's not terrible. I would say it's definitely a step above some of the more basic pastas. But at the same time, I don't think it's anything particularly amazing. It's fine. My battery is about to die though. 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Sure. It's not bad for what it is, and it wasn't extremely expensive. You could get cheaper that probably isn't going to be significantly worse though. So that's kind of, you got to kind of, weigh your options. But it wasn't too bad.